Says I'm live, so I'm just going to trust that I am. Hello, everybody. Whew. I am not, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be able to stay on camera. Oh, my note. Go live. I did that already. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I guess it shut up. Oh, and it's going to die. That's beautiful, but I don't care. So anyway, what I was trying to say was, um, I'm not going to be able to stay on camera the whole time because having issues. My face is kind of swollen, as you can probably tell, but the light is bothering me. So anyway, enough about my craziness. What's going on with you all? This is supposed to be a check-in, sort of like a check-up and a check-on. How far have you gone in your planning for Nano in December, if you're participating? I wanted to remind everybody to keep in mind that it is December and it's kind of, the holiday month. So you want to block out time just as important as writing in times. So make sure that you're taking out some time to do family stuff and to do self-care and all those other good things. Don't take the whole 31 days and just kill yourself like we do in November. I personally only have 20 days slated to do this. So I'm interested in finding out what you all have slated to do this. And during those 20 days, I'm writing 1,000 words those days. So I got 20,000 words is my goal. I also have probably the closest thing I have to the most in-depth checklist I ever created for a story, because usually my stories are, my outlines are literally like one line per scene, like here where you see where it says Ariman and Zoe's tryst. That's usually how all of my scenes go. I write just enough to know what I'm going to write about, and I move on. But this particular one, because of the nature of it and because it's a one-off, I have way longer sentences describing scenes so I don't basically fuck up. It's still only 3 pages because it's only 3 acts. But like, look at this one. Like this, wherever you see purple, that's the beginning of a chapter, and then all the ones that follow below it is the scenes in that chapter. But look at this mofo. That's a whole paragraph describing the scene. Something I rarely do. But for whatever reason, I needed it for this. And that's okay too. Because, every story calls for different things to go down. All right, so enough about me. My 20 days. 1,000 words on those 20 days. Here's the checklist. So I'll check them off as I go. Let me go into the chat to see what you all are talking about before my eyes completely give out. Whew, my life, I tell you. StreamYard may actually have caught up. So let's see who's here. Stewie, hey. Alec. Oh, me. Forgive me. I'm gonna do that. Diane. Hi, Diane. You got another scene wrote for a chapter. You're probably already ahead of the game. Stewie, tell me what your plan is though. Like, are you doing a scene a day, or is it a word count thing, or is it an editing thing? Let me know what your Nano in December plan is. Hi, Morgan. We got some leads up in here. Leads in this house. Okay, Diane, I'm not doing Nano in December. Just trying to keep writing and not crash and burn after. Hey, I hear you. My Nano in December is ridiculously light. I think one person who's participating said that she was only doing some minor edits on some stuff she'd already done. That's her Nano in December, which is why I wanted to be clear, like, it is what you make it. You can't fail. Yeah, and that's usually not me, not my style. That's coming close to a synopsis. But usually, like, I wish I had an example. But just to be clear, as an example, every scene that I know I'm going to write, because I have it in chronological order, what I just write a sentence that lets me know what that scene is about. Like the sentence could say like, the trio sitting on the porch, and that I know everything that happens in that scene. So I just check off. Oh yeah, I got to write that scene. I write it out. I check off that I did it, and I move to the next one. But for whatever reason, this one is just calling for me not to miss certain things. Certain things have to be said, and I don't want to go back and rewrite and do it, if that makes any sense. Nano in November. So all I have to do is the ending and then ordering your proof copy. You do like I do. I always make proof copies of my books and I go through them and proof that way because for whatever reason, I don't catch as much on screen. You don't have a per day goal. Your goal is for the year to finish the first draft of Sovereign Duties. Gotcha. Makes sense. I know, right? I saw it and I was like, this is Stewie-esque. You're rubbing off on me. I do have one other one that was kind of like this that had longer sentences, but it was back when I was creating that process and I kept trying to make sure, put like they were sitting on the porch drinking and then she gets caught by her brother and she has a seizure and this and that thing. I was like, don't do that. You know what's happening in the scene. Just write basically the scene header, the trio on the porch. Don't write it and then have to go back and rewrite it, purple prose it, as I like to call it, because then you're just driving yourself crazy. I mean, unless you need it. Again, there were some of those things that called for me to write down more details. Hey, Rad Girl. I get like that sometimes too with my scripts. I have a rule where I don't go back in my scripts and reread stuff that I write. I just write hot until I get to the end, especially if it's just like it's something episodic where it was only that particular episode. Because I know me, if I go back and read, then I'm going to go back and read, and I'm going to go, oh, I should fix this. Do I need that word to be this? And I don't want to do that to myself until I'm at the end. I'd rather fix something that was done than try to critique every damn sentence and every dialogue tag and every whatever the hell. I've done that. I've lived that world, and it got me to where nothing got completed. Whereas now, shit gets completed. So I feel you on that. But now, on my novel writing, though, whenever I finish whenever I finish writing for the day, whatever it is, I close that file. Before I open the next file to start writing whatever was next, I will go back and read what I wrote prior so I can just get back into my groove. But I do not allow myself to go into big giant edits and corrections and shit. I just read it. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is where I am. Then I jump back into whatever's next. So what I'll do is once I get all the scenes written that belongs to a chapter, then I'll do kind of a mini edit and send it off to my alpha. And I'm writing little shorts based on prompts from something called Advent Drabbles. That sounds cool, just for fun of it, to keep writing while I take a breather from my novel. Perfect sense. I mean, and everybody take a page out of their book. That is a great thing to do. Especially if people who get blocked, if you're a person who gets blocked, step away from your work, but don't step away from work, if that makes sense. I suck at short stories, though, Diane. I suck at them. They always turn into big-ass giant stories. So, yeah, there's me. Oh, guys, y'all see my extensions? I'm in the process of taking them out. I know I look crazy right now. But, yeah, they got the goo. They were fun. Everybody liked them, but they got the goo. I can't stand all the hair. Like, I got it pulled back in a ponytail now, but I can't stand it all touching me. So, uh, just had to share that. If I look irritated, I am irritated. And when I wash my hair tomorrow morning, they gotta go. Say goodbye to the cranberry hair. So, is everybody, what I want to do tonight, because I don't want this to be a big long thing. This is just a check in to see where everybody is. Um, we can do a sprint, just so anybody who wants to get a few more words in, we can just get some words in real quick, and then we'll call it an evening. And there's so many other streams going on for sprints that this December is going to be, it's going to go like that. It really is. Ah, more dings. It only happens when I'm online. I kid you not. Like I sit here alone 95% of the time, then the phone goes off only if I'm doing something else. So who's ready to do a little bit of writing? Well, first, did everybody else say what they were doing? Rad Curl, what are you doing for? Are you doing Nano in December? Who else doing? I know Alec is doing something. We already know that Stewie is. We know what Morgan's up to. We know what Diane's up to. Yeah, Rad Girl, you're the only one. What you up to? Other than that, let's see what time it is. It's 10:11. We can start one until 10:30. Y'all ready to do one until 10:30? What's that, like 19 minutes? Yes? No? Let me know. Holla at you, girl. All right, let's see. I'm going to try. You guys go ahead and start. I'm going to try to see if I can get to my banners. There we go. All right, guys. See you in a few minutes. I'm going to have to kill the lights for a second. I'm sorry. But see you in a few minutes. Shit. It scared me. So, yeah, I'm so glad that the camera actually was off so y'all didn't have to see me jump out of my skin. So, how did y'all do? And let's see who else popped in while I was gone. I'll tell you how I did. I'm very proud of what I did. Kashay, hi Kashay. What's up, girl? Shannon. Shannon, I adore you so. I'm glad you just stopped in. Oh, one of the DL twins. I don't even know if you're still here. Are you still here? But thanks for popping in if you go back and watch. I'm just waking up. Look, I'm going to be going to sleep soon. It's going to be a first for me, going to bed at a bedtime. What a concept. So how'd you all do? I have 12 chapters for this book. So I set up the 12 folders because I put them in individual. No, I set up the main folder, Gemini Rising folder. Then I put the 12 folders inside of it. And then I set up the individual scene pages for the first chapter, which was 5. So I did that first. And then I worked on the first scene. Now, the first scene finished at, hold on, let me make sure I got the count right. 1,334. But before D.L. Stewart start cracking his neck and ready to challenge me, half of that was like already written. So I did 813. So, I mean, you can still come for me. But I'm going to write the shit out of this story. So I got 813. And I want to say in 15 minutes, not the whole 19. Because I was setting up folders. So, yeah, that's right. Let me go back. How'd you all do? Give me a second to find places. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, y'all. Either, we know StreamYard is slow, but damn, I came back. It was like 800 messages on here. Let's see. Here was the last one I saw. So here we go. Heidi Ho, right around, right around those. Love it. Hi B to the third power. Eva, 409. You go, girl. Let's see. Stewie, 500 even. I would like to point out that I got you by 313 with less time. Not bragging or anything. Just, just saying it. I'm just playing. Hi. Let's see everybody. Ooh, the hair, love it. Ooh, don't get used to the hair. Hair's leaving tomorrow. Let's see. I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just driving me crazy. And like this side, like my tracks over here are kind of messed up because I kind of slept on it wrong. But I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm saying it got the gift. I'll do it again, and then I'll do another, like a different style with it and add some more hair to it and maybe bring it all around. I don't know. Let's see. See, it's already in my damn eye. Let's see. 327. Oh, your screen is freezing up. Ooh. Don't even claim that. Bad juju, go away. Go away. 327, that's good. What genre are you writing your short stories in, by the way, just out of curiosity? Or are they all different genres? Got you a sandwich. Sophia. Okay. So let's see. Go back up. 210 got here late. 210 is still great, especially for getting here late. Outline, yeah. Outlining, I know people, even people who love to have outlines, don't always love to make them. I love making outlines. I love them. I love making outlines. Oh, the hair, y'all. Why did I take it out? Let's see. The gauntlet has been thrown. Listen, I was kidding about that. I was just a little proud, but I was kidding. I ain't trying to challenge. I'm not. That's Tuesday night. Tuesday night, I'm coming for you. Let's see. Cachet came here late, so all I did was rescue my puppy from himself. Because he constantly tried to escape his kennel. Aw. All right, yeah, we're gonna do one more. I'm only gonna do 2 tonight, mainly because I'm saving up StreamYard time anyway, because I got a little mini event I want to do with you all, and I'm gonna need the hours. But this is just supposed to be a quickie anyway. It wasn't supposed to be anything big, you know what I'm saying. Y'all feel me? Their fan fiction actually. Ooh, I love writing fan fiction. I have. Okay, y'all. Contemporary fantasy would be the genre though. Y'all already know I'm a dirty old lady, so I have a fanfic that I've been working on, and I forgot the name of it. But basically, it's a Property Brothers fan fiction. Now, mind you, in my defense, it's not a kinky one or nothing like that. But it's still, I still get to hook up with Jonathan. So it's a Property Brothers fan fiction I put myself in. But it really is kind of a cool story because it was basically about a girl who gets her own HGTV show, and how I got introduced to the HGTV world was through being on an episode of the Property Brothers. So yeah, it sounds corny. It's cheesy as fuck, but I think people will like the story. I don't know who I'm going to show it to though. It's basically just an exercise in writing. Oh, did we lose Rag Girl? Oh, okay. All right. I understand. Believe me. All right. I am skipping people. Please forgive me. There we go. We're having Dennis saw that you were streaming. Just come and say hi. Yeah, it's a quickie. If anybody feels you, I feel yellow. Property Brothers. What? Right. Woo. And it's really cute because I was kind of like, I'm sure everybody knows the setup on the show itself is a setup. I mean, yeah, they still do things. Those boys still know what they're doing, but it's a TV show and it's meant to be just that. But even in that, I was still a difficult client. So you get to, like, when I'm writing the me character, because it's totally based on me. It's not me, but it's me. And I had to have all this glam and this and that. And I was just giving Jonathan the blues. And, boy meets girl, boy and girl get on each other damn nerves, boy and girl hook up. Girl gets a great TV show out of it. Because girl acts like a damn diva and a damn clown at the same time. And the HGTV execs say, wow, she's got great personality. We won't give her own show. In my dreams. Yes, I love HGTV. I love HGTV. I will not be one of those people who are like, oh, no, I don't like, I've seen it in passion. No, I'm ridiculously hooked on HGTV. See? My peeps. So you guys will be probably interested in reading it. Mind you, it might get a little explicit, But I swear to you, it'll still be good even without that. What? Get out of here. I've been wanting to get on that show so bad forever, ever. Right? Like girls, they're like, we need to talk to you. But I like the beginning process of me getting the phone call saying that you got chosen for Property Brothers, and me going, it probably wouldn't be safe for Jonathan for me to be close. And then I meet the brothers, and because I want to be so difficult, we clash. So it's crazy. But we make up for it. Big time. And I do mean big time. And then they like the chemistry, so yeah. And he gets to introduce me to the world as like the new HGTV star, and I get a 2-season deal. So yeah. I basically told you the whole premise without all the details. So I'll let you read the details if you want to. All right, let's see. Go back. Oh, I will be glad to let you read it because I'm thinking I don't have an audience for that. Now, unless I change it, make everybody's name fake and do stuff and then turn it into something real, like certain authors did with their fanfics. I really don't have anywhere for it. What fandom is it? Reality TV. I think that's where it fell. I saw a couple of Property Brother fanfics. I think it fell into reality TV. Don't ask me. Fake shit. Fake news. He's also an author. He's also a singer too. Okay, so we get to sing. I get to go on that cruise ship. I wrote the heck out of this, but I still have to spruce it up a little bit. Yeah, true. As long as they have a smuttier division, because I do have some explicit stuff in it. It's just not. It's the whole thing isn't. I mean, it isn't even close to being that way. But I'm not when I write like sex scenes and stuff, I don't like stories that then the door like slowly closes and you don't know what happened. I like to give some details as to what happened. So that's just me. Name is Stephen Watkins. I'm gonna look it up. Retelling in a fan fiction of an African fairy tale I read as a child called Mufar's Beautiful Daughter. Whoa, why do I know that? Oh, I'm Cachet. Keep me posted. First of all, I love retellings. Anything to do with a retelling, especially like fairy tales or mythology, you got me. Let's see. Yeah. So many things for the big time. I talked to Jonathan one time, believe it or not, guys. And I actually held my cool when I did it, which is, I generally can, because I do like to remember that these people, eat, sleep, shit, have bad days and blah, blah, blah. We just know them because they're on television. Let's see, celebrity wise, I also met, I met quite a few celebrities, actually. Some of them not supposed to talk about. Johnny Depp. I met Johnny Depp. I have a picture of us together. Very nice guy. I know, right? I know that story. I can't wait to see what you do with the cachet. A lot of people don't like their experiences on some of those the House Hunter type shows, because most of it is a setup, because you kind of like, if you read the contract for those things, you really got to have your stuff already ready. and then the timing has to be perfect in order for you to be on the show. Then they fake the other the hunting for sensationalists, which I still love. I still love going through the other houses and stuff. You know which house they're going to pick, the one they already have that needs to be fixed, and then they win getting it fixed. If I remember correctly, didn't they have it where you had to be invited in for AO3? I remember going to a con and they had a panel and they were there, and they were, now this was a minute ago too, so it might be more open, but they were saying like you had to get invited in order to get in. I think I've always been doing fan fiction, but just never called it that. Like I wrote, hi Meadow. I wrote a fanfic of Speed Racer. I was in love with Speed Racer. Like I just want to say this, and I know I'm going to look real crazy right now, but I didn't understand that Speed Racer wasn't a real person. I didn't understand it. The part of me that was watching the cartoon still didn't make the connection that I wasn't going to someday meet Speed somewhere. And I was in love with him. I hated Trixie so much that I wanted Trixie. Like I kept imagining her as his sister so that he couldn't be sitting with Trixie all the time. So, but I wrote a fanfic and I made myself a car driver. We were both in the same high school. And what was my name was Truly Quick. Okay. My name was Truly Quick. And I had a little asshole sister. Oh man, what was her name? Pipsqueak. I had a little sister, her name was Pipsqueak. And she used to wear a boa actual boa snake around her neck all the time as like her like she was wearing a feather boa. And she irked my damn soul. But I got to race Speed and I lost to him because he has the fucking Mach 5. Okay. And I was all upset about that. Then he comforted me. And that's all I can say on camera. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely had a crush on him. Yeah, JD. But when I met Johnny, he wasn't Johnny Depp that we all know now. Like everybody knows who he was. When I met him, he was, I mean, this was even before Ever Sister. He was fresh off of 21 Jump Street. So he had celebrity, but it wasn't like he had teeny bopper celebrity. Oh, okay. I remember though that because I remember they were being like super exclusive about it. I was thinking, how am I going to get in? Because I write fan stories, and then I just never bothered to try. Right? How can you not? I mean, look at him, and he does karate, and he has a race car, and he's a teenager, and but he has this life where he gets to do what the hell he wants to. And he has dark hair. I have a thing about Clark Kent's. I call them Clark Kent's. They have the dark hair, light eyes. So you have dark hair, medium complexion, light eyes. For some reason, that's my thing. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Teeny bopper. Oh my God. That's because I'm old. I'm a grandma. But yeah, so anyway, guys, we will be all day if we talk about my ridiculousness. Let's do another sprint, and then that way we can call it an evening. It is almost 10 of. So let's just go till 10 after. Let's do another 20 and see if any of us can crush DL. No, your goal is not to crush DL. Your goal is to do what is comfortable for you in the next 20 minutes. Okay, everyone? And again, I'm going to have to close out this light for a few minutes. So Have at. Go for it. See you at 10 after. Oh, okay. I guess that's time. Stop doing that now. All right. So I'm kind of glad. Oh, I guess I should click this too. I'm kind of glad that I discovered that timer. That makes things a lot easier. Um. Oh God, guys, my eyes are gone. Shit. I forgot what I got too. Give me a second. Let's see. 480. 480. I had fun with that one though. It's one of those tension scenes. So you got to be careful that you don't use a bunch of adverbs in that one because you're tempted to just use adverbs, which not the biggest sin in the world, but every time I catch myself putting one in, then I go back and say, how can I show that as opposed to tell it? So it kind of slowed me down a little bit. Something again I don't generally do, but for this scene, I just wanted to kind of flesh it out properly without having to come back and rewrite it. Let's see. You fell asleep. I wonder why you were so quiet. When everybody's getting sleepy and Alec is hungry. I'm kind of hungry, but I'm too tired to do anything about it. Excuse me. My lazy always beats out my hunger. I'm attempting to pass you cookies and make it. Oh God, if Diane, if only you could. Oh, develop that magic. Somebody needs to make that magic. It just needs to happen. Danielle Gastineau. Danielle, I love your name too. Let's see. I'm not writing. I am reading my story. I printed it out and I'm going through and picking out obstacles. See, I'm so glad to hear that people do this and I'm not a freak. Because for whatever reason, and I'm not even gonna say for whatever reason, I know that from looking at the screen too much, I can't edit my stuff on the computer for whatever reason. It's like you become blind to it. Because I'll never forget the first time I ordered a proof and I'm going through the book and I'm like every other fucking page had a problem on. I'm like, how do I not see that when I read it 1,000 times on screen? And it's just something about it being in print, I guess. I don't know. So I'm assuming that's what it is. Look, I understand. It My story was really is really heavy too. There were some points where I'm like, ugh. Or just heavy subject matter. Each time they catch a break, the characters get something else thrown at them. Like, see, but that's the kind of writer I am. Like, I say it all the time. Oh, this hair, you guys. I say it all the time. Like, okay, pretend like I didn't just do that. Um, as soon as my characters get what they want, I make them pay for it dearly. The minute they're happy and comfortable, I fuck with them. I do it. I'm Shakespeare. I'm a Shakespearean writer. All right, tragedies. All right, so let's see. We got numbers going on. Uh, Let's see, a couple videos from. Oh, no problem. That was the last sprint, everybody. I'm not going to keep going because I don't want to use up too much of my time. But I just wanted to at least get 2 in, during the check-in. Oh my God, I just saw what my hair looked like. Okay, Shannon 259. Awesome. Stewie 520 because even when we're not doing a battle royale, he has to show me up. 47. There is no such thing as just. Just doesn't. You have 47 words that you didn't have 20 minutes ago. 47 words. I'm sorry. That's a win. Oh, wow. Well, good. Cachet, 1,050. Holy macannoli. So what's that double? That doubled the highest one we had so far. Excuse me. I'm not tired. I don't know why I'm yawning that hard. Cachet, damn, okay. You do good in the 20s. I'm a 20 person myself. Oh. But yeah, oops. I almost clicked something by mistake. Let's see. That's like one of my biggest fears when I'm on this thing that I'm gonna click like the end button or something because I was trying to click something else. But yeah, they need to move that. It doesn't need to be near the other shit. But what was I gonna tell you all? Well, that was it for tonight. I hope you got some good writing in. I got 2 scenes done. Two. I got 3 more to finish the chapter, which is putting me ahead of my schedule, which means probably tomorrow I can just actually clean because, y'all, this apartment, I'll be ashamed if anybody knocked on the door and said they had to come in here. It is that trash. So I think I'll make tomorrow a personal day and do some muggle shit. Other than that, I will see you all. I'll probably see you all in everybody else's chats, of course. But I will see you all, or you will all see me Tuesday on my channel for our regular Tuesday night, which we will go, the normal length of time, maybe a little longer, because I got a feeling that there's going to be some grudge matches and a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm actually looking forward to because I am bringing my A game and my battle axe. Motherfuckers. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this little check-in. Keep up with your in December, try that again. Your Nano in December plans. Remember to ink in times where you don't have to write because those are equally important. And I'll see you next time, guys. Love you all.